Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. So glad you could attend. Come inside, Movie Maniacs, but you may want to bring some lye, some sandpaper, and some soap, because you're going to maybe need to clean yourselves off abrasively after this one. We're talking about Death-Scort Service 3, Taste Me. Yes, another installment in the Death-Scort Service series. This time around in the director's chair, though, is Chris Woods, who also wrote the story of James, who's trying to put his past behind him. He's an ex-con, and soon he finds himself as a security guard of sorts for a group of ladies of the evening. Yes, it's for a brothel. He's there to help protect them because someone is going around killing escorts, and he's there to try to stop the ladies from being killed. But these ladies have their own dark secret, and soon we see how the killer and the ladies collide with James caught up in the middle. Death-Scort Service 3 Taste Me has every exploitation element you have come to expect from the Death-Scort series, Sleaze Box and Gatorblade. It does. It's got everything in here. Gratuitous female nudity, gratuitous male nudity, near pornographic scene in here. So much nudity that Bob Glazer's peen could use its own credit. That's how much is in here. But below the exploitation factor of all of this nudity and jaw-dropping scenes that you have in here is a solid story that I thoroughly enjoyed. It is not a continuation of the first two stories. It is its own body, much like Halloween 3 was. And it looks like that's the direction they're going to take this series going forward, and I appreciate that. I like that idea, that they didn't try to stretch out even more from the first two films. So I really appreciated the story, and it's a solid one. It's a good horror story that harkens back to old school Full Moon and Trauma pictures. I mean, it's that good. Though some people won't get past the fact that you see so much of this nakedness going on and sexual stuff going on and gore. There's a plethora of gore in this film. They really put forth the effort to give you something visceral, something nasty, and the actors and actresses really get into the gore as well. I mean, you can tell they do not shy away from anything in this film, but the Death-Scort Service series has never shied away from anything because they are truly exercising their independent film right and making the film they want, and be damned whoever they might offend, and give them props for that as well. The direction of Chris Woods of this film, I think, was really solid. It was sharp, better than you might expect in a film like this, and we got Joel D. Wynkoop here, who is just, it's always great seeing him on screen. He shows up here as a cop that's trying to investigate the killer and thinks something hoky's going on with the ladies. You got Ashley Lynn Caputo in here as Madam Eve. Really enjoyed her character quite a bit too. Yeah, folks, I mean, if anything, the only thing I really would have probably liked it is for it to be trimmed down. And I know it's shocking. What do you mean trim out some of the nudity and some of the scenes? Yeah, because it does get a little bit long in the middle. I mean, it's got a solid beginning, and the ending, it's definitely the solution that they come up with, I think, for this story was really well done. And the story, how it plays out, I just would have liked it trimmed maybe in the middle a bit. But it's what you expect from Sleaze Box, folks, at Gatorblade and Death-Scort Service. They have their normal crew that they always work with, who are very comfortable in front of the camera and not having clothes on. And you could tell Annette actually helps with selling this story. So if you're into the extreme exploitation stuff, do not mind a whole lot of sexual graphicness in here, but also are looking for a film that's got all of those elements plus a solid story, Death-Scort Service 3 will be for you. You conservative horror fans out there, you're probably going to want to pass this by because you may not make it past the first 5 minutes of the movie. So there you have it, folks. As always, Please subscribe if you have not already. I thank each and every one of you for your support. Check out our Patreon page where we got a lot of great content, a lot of exclusive podcast stuff there, 30 plus episodes of additional content and reviews for only a few bucks. What else are you going to do with that free money now that you canceled your movie pass? So check that out. Check out DeathScort Service 3 if you're the exploitation fan. I thank you once again, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.